Are you treating Ahmaud Arbery's death like a short-term missions trip? I'm talking to you. It's the person that looks just like me, and you felt all the things this weekend. You saw a video, you felt guilty, fragile, scared, but some of you felt justice. And so you did all the things. You reposted the story, you went for a run, you used the hashtag run with Maud. Or for some of you, it got heavier. You found yourself on Facebook arguing for Ahmaud. Or maybe you signed a petition. Or maybe you called the DA in Georgia and you pleaded for them to bring charges to the McMichaels. Maybe for you, it was more introspective and you found yourself writing a post about your own racial insensitivities. Or maybe you wrote a post about how woke you've become and you're asking other people to join you in that journey. And look, I'm not saying all this is bad, but if it ends at this weekend, then the only story you elevated was your own. And here we are again. It's about you because it's always been about you. Jesus, think about this. Jesus started a revolution and he had a new vision for life, and it was justice, which means abundance, which means generosity, which means everybody having enough. Jesus fought against a system that put the bulk of the wealth in the hands of the few. He fought a system that was called to enact divine justice, but it became corrupt. And so what do you do with somebody that threatens your system? Well, you get rid of them. And that's what they did. They got rid of Jesus. But you see, the movement had already begun. Jesus came on the scene saying, there's a different way to order the world. How do we order the world? Do white people order the world? Do corporations order the world? Do the people with the most money order the world? No, Jesus said the world has been ordered in such a way where everybody has enough. So the question, how do we care for the most vulnerable among us, becomes central to the movement of Jesus. You see, my friends, when this becomes a mental assent, when the movement of Jesus becomes intellectual, you've missed it. This story is supposed to grip your heart and give you a new vision for how the world can be made. How can we make a new world? Is it violence? Do we make it that way? By killing Ahmaud as he goes for a run, or blowing up Breonna Taylor's apartment? Is it military might that orders the world? Is it power, wealth, or is it sacrificial love and generosity? Who makes a better world? Is it the Caesars or is it Christ? See, white people like myself have always viewed the story of Jesus through a personal lens because it's been about us. And so we've seen the story of Jesus as about personal salvation and sin, but there's actually more ways to view this story. The eastern side of our faith has always been about everybody coming to life, everybody waking up. So it's not a story about personal salvation and sin, but it's a story about justice and liberation. And you see what happened this weekend is you felt something you haven't felt, and it's become clear to you that we're not free until we're all free. So as my brother Sean King likes to say, for some of my white friends, here's some action steps for you. Stop talking and start listening. Stop making it about you and start giving away your platform. Stop putting the brunt of responsibility on people of color and start educating yourself. Stop reading the story of Jesus through the perspective you grew up on and start reading it through other people's perspectives. Stop saying I if you want to be an ally. And I just want to say to all my friends of color, thanks for being patient with me. And all my friends that are white, join me. The time starts now.